Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to my live. Welcome to the Foodie Fam Live series, which is a 30-day live challenge where I go live every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. One, so I could get more comfortable with getting live on YouTube, and two, so that you guys could get a better understanding of who I am as a person, get to interact with me in real time, and just get your questions answered in real time as well. Today is day number 22 of 30, and I'm so excited about that. Um, a little bit about myself. My name is Chantel, and I lost 44 pounds and counting following a plant-based lifestyle. And now I help others do the same through meal tutorials, recipes, meal prep, menus and ideas, how-to tutorials, newsletters about health and wellness and all those things. If you do want to join the Foodie Fam newsletter, feel free to hit the link in the description below, and that will lead you there so that you could just send in your email address and you'll get those newsletters every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Today I'm going to be showing you guys in real time how to balance or how to make a balanced plate. Hold on, I need to get some water because my throat is feeling a little dry. Excuse me. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I personally am a visual learner. So I need to see things happening in real time to really understand and grasp the concept of something. So I just wanted to show you guys visually what a balanced plate looks like. So a typical balanced plate consists of your protein, your healthy fats, your carbs, and your fiber. So I do have all of those things here for dinner today. I batch cooked my meal preps today, so everything is in quart containers as opposed to like the individual meal prep containers like this one. So I'm just going to show you guys how to balance your plate out without using real measurements because like, let's be honest, a lot of people don't want to do the measuring part of this, which is completely understandable. It is tedious. I personally do it so that I'm consistent every time, but sometimes I do the visual method as well just to make my life easier. So here I have a plate, something that's not too big, not too small, because you also kind of want to make sure that whatever you're eating is visually appealing as well. There's a little movement that press yourself together. Okay, so first we're going to start off with our carb for this meal. So I made some baked sweet potatoes. In here I have some cinnamon, olive oil, salt, and a little bit of maple syrup. So this is kind of like a sweet and savory meal that I'm making. So that's going to go on a fourth of my plate. Let me see if I could angle the camera where you guys could see better. Let's see. Okay, great. So I'm putting that on a fourth of my plate here, as you can see. And then on half of my plate, I'm going in with my fiber and non-starchy vegetables. So in here I have some broccoli, zucchini, yellow squash, and some onion, sliced yellow onion, and then also some garlic. And then I seasoned this with some salt, pepper, onion, garlic, a little bit of olive oil. I think that's it for this batch. Hello, Kevin. So I'm showing how you make a balanced meal or a balanced plate, because I know a lot of people are visual learners like myself, and I just wanted to show like how you could balance your plate out specifically for fat loss. So every plate should have a carb, fiber, healthy fat, and protein. So far we have our carb, which is these maple cinnamon sweet potatoes. And then our fiber is a roasted vegetable medley of zucchini, squash, broccoli, and sliced onions. Excuse me, I feel like my voice is going. And then we're gonna go in with our protein, which I made earlier today. So this is tofu. Let me see if I can show you guys. So when it comes to tofu, you really have to know how to season this effectively or you're not gonna like it. And I like to consider myself to be the tofu connoisseur, if you will. So in here I have tofu, obviously, and I personally like to use a grater. Hello. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your username, but hi, how are you doing? So I personally like to grate my tofu because I think it gives it like a better texture, it yields more, and I just like that how it looks visually as well. So I grate that up. I put in some diced onions, some minced garlic, sauteed it with some diced or sliced mushrooms, some spinach. What else is in here? I think that may be it in terms of like the food stuff. Not food, but like the main stuff. And then I seasoned it up with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, adobo, minus our dye-free adobo. I don't use the adobo that has all the artificial dyes in there. It's not good for you. And yeah, I also put in some salt. What else? I really just pulled all the seasonings out of my cabinet and kind of just went ham in there, to be honest. So I don't remember fully what it's all in here, but I do know that it's delicious. Let's see. What's your favorite kind of taco? Ooh, right now, I would probably say I personally make these like sweet potato black bean tacos with like a chipotle aioli. Chef's kiss, absolutely love it. I'm obsessed with it presently. Okay, hello Suma, nice to meet you. Tofu has you go to the bathroom. So sorry to hear that, Joe. Yeah, so anyway, so if you guys can see the plate here, I don't know if I could, let's see if I could get better. Okay, as you can see, like the vegetables is like half my plate, and then I have my starch, and then I have my protein. Now I have all the food groups here, including the healthy fats, because I cooked all of this stuff in olive oil, so that is my healthy fat of choice. I don't necessarily have to go out of my way to like add an additional healthy fat because I cook with it already. But if you wanted to, you could add in, say, like an avocado slices. You could drizzle on some other type of oil if you wanted to, or something like that. But because I cook with the healthy fat, that's not something that I have to like actively think about when I'm making these balanced plates. And this particular plate is definitely gonna have me full for the rest of the night. Typically around this time, I do eat dinner and it holds me over until breakfast time in the morning. So yeah, so we have our cinnamon maple, sweet potatoes. We have our roasted vegetables with zucchini, squash, onions, and broccoli. And then we have our shredded tofu with mushrooms, spinach, onions, garlic, an assortment of seasonings. Oh, I also put in a little bit of vegetable broth too to help the tofu absorb more flavor so it's not tasting like cardboard. Yeah, so this is my balanced plate. This is what it looks like visually. You have half your fiber, fourth your protein, and then fourth your carb. And if you kind of just stick to this visual, it's pretty easy to stay within a balanced meal. You know, this does look a little bit different when it comes to, say, like breakfast and you're eating like oatmeal. With that, I would do probably like, you have your carb, which is the oatmeal. Then you have like your protein, which would be like your protein slash healthy fats, which would be like your chia seeds. You add in some walnuts or something like that. And then your carb, you probably put in some blueberries on top of it or whatever else, or fiber, I should say, on top of it for whatever else. So it all varies depending on meals, but it's always the same concept. Healthy fats, carb, protein, fiber. You're good to go. You're set. You'll be fuller longer, which helps with fat loss. And your gut will also thank you because of the fiber that you're intaking. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little visual here of how to make a balanced plate. I am doing lives every day, every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern time for the next maybe like I think 6 more days I have left. So if you do want to see those, feel free to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you guys could get notified when I am live again tomorrow. And yeah, so I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to watch some of my previous lives under the live tab on my page. And you can watch every other video too. There are some great tutorials, great recipe tutorials on there with the recipes in the description. So check it out if you want to. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye guys.